trades at the trade deadline. And it really turned things around for the Lakers. Back to 13. Poole, Thompson, Moody, Wiggins, and Moody. Curry and Green on the bench. Shot blocked by Hachimura. There's James. Another terrific defensive play from the Lakers. James backing in on Wiggins. Across the lane, lays it up and in. And the foul. Lakers answer once again. And a chance for a three-point play. And James stays down after getting fouled. Wiggins picks up his third.
I think he got hit across the face.
Let's see the play. Yep, there it is.
How great has he been? Figured it out, and when it mattered most, won the game on his terms. While the other team in position.
James gets up, we'll take a timeout. Lakers by 15.
Someone's at the door. I'm Malika Andrews, and you will not believe what is happening here.
Hey, that's my move.
This might just be the greatest watch party of all time.
We all need fiber for our digestive health, but less than 10% of us get enough each day. Good thing Metamucil gummies are an easy way to get prebiotic plant-based fiber with the same amount of fiber as 2 cups of broccoli. Metamucil gummies, the easy way to get your daily fiber.
People I wanna see them dancing.
You can't live in that world unless you become a human yourself.
I don't know.
What's your touch choices? You belong to me.
Disney's The Little Mermaid, rated PG, in theaters May 26. Tickets on sale now.
Did you know you can get someone to shop for you? With Stitch Fix, it couldn't be easier. I share my style, size, and budget, and they shop just for me. My shopper sends me stuff I feel good in. I keep what works and send back the rest. Stitch Fix. You buttons, we got to know.
Playoff mode is engaged. A classic rivalry.
Rich history of basketball between these two franchises.
A series for the ages.
There is no back down to Boston.
And being out to Harden. Got it.
Big time delivery.
A decisive Game 7.
They know they're in for a fight.
Only one can move on.
This is playoff basketball.
76ers Celtics. Sunday.
This is a lightsaber.
Only Jedi's carry that kind of weapon.
Father's lightsaber.
I am the Jedi. Like my father before me.
This lightsaber is my life.
Well, the Thunder Camps down 15 with just over 10 minutes to play, facing elimination on the road against a talented and hungry Laker team. It's been that kind of night. Klay Thompson, 3 of 18 from the field, missed 10 of his 12 from three-point range. He's had a lot of good shots. Nights were more often than not they go down. That has not been the case tonight. James makes it a 16-point lead. This is James' highest scoring game of the series. 28 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. Wiggins to Curry. Oh, nice fake now. Davis gets inside. Hits the bottom of the backboard. Wiggins saves it to Thompson. Thompson up top to Poole. Poole fakes. Now up top, Curry's got to get it off. Just doesn't time. Shot clock is winding down. He hits the rim. And Reeves comes away with a rebound. Reeves ahead to Russell. Russell lays it up and in. $17 for Russell. Curry throws it away. James down the lane, back shot, no good for the foul. The foul won't count. James was fouled on the first attempt, and he'll shoot free throws.
Extra effort play by Anthony Davis says to Steph Curry, not on my watch. And LeBron James on the other end. Throw ahead from Reeves to D'Angelo Russell. Easy offense, but it's off of the outstanding defense on the other end.
The third oldest player in the NBA with 28 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. Trying to get his 41st playoff series win. That would make him number one all-time, all by himself.
And he and Davis have gone an entire way here in the second half.
37 minutes and counting for James. This equals the largest lead of the night. Warriors are going to need some magic. Poole steps back. Off one foot back under Davis falls in his 18th rebound.
It's just a hard shot.
This Laker crowd ecstatic right now. Their team is 9 minutes away from facing Denver. And a foul. Wiggins, his fourth. They're in the penalty. The great Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You know, for a while during this regular season for the Lakers, it seemed like the only highlight of the season for the team would be when LeBron James passed Kareem to become the all-time scoring king. That's how bad it was for these Lakers with points during the season. Of course, they had that horrible start. They were 2-10 for a long time. People wondered, could they even make the play-in? But here they are, 8:52 remaining away from the Western Conference Finals.
The NBA Conference semifinals on ESPN are delivered by Chipotle. Real ingredients, real flavor. Chipotle, for real. And in part by Google Pixel Fold, the only foldable engineered by Google.
How would you describe Chipotle food?
I say real because we cut it off fresh every day, and I think for me that makes food real. We do it by hand, so it's real. Try it out now.
Come on, man. It's organic. We make more money today than we've ever seen in our lives.
Can I see you?
Because motivated today. You guys are all cousins.
White Men Can't Jump, rated R, May 19th.
At Jameson, we like to do things differently. A smooth, triple distilled Irish whiskey, now with a twist of orange flavor. Now that's just showing off. Meet Jameson Orange.
At Honda, hybrid is more than fuel efficiency. It means sporty and fun to drive. Style that enhances functionality. And technology that's paving the way for tomorrow. No wonder it made Car and Driver's 10 Best list for the 37th time. The all-new 2023 Accord Hybrid. Hybrid. Defined by Honda.
We're taking the family to Cancun.
Mama to Iceland.
How are we getting there?
With Going.
Going drops cheap flight deals in my inbox to anywhere. Anytime. Like now.
Where are you going? Sign up for free at going.com.
When the details take precedence, the rest falls perfectly into place. We strip away everything but the essential, and what we're left with are thoughtful bedrooms for modern living. Fuma.
Buying a car from Vroom is so easy. All you need is a phone and a finger. Just go to Vroom.com, scroll through thousands of cars, then tap to buy. That's it. No sales fee, no wasted time. Go to Vroom.com and pick your favorites.
Are you the machine? He's Machina?
Oh, machine. Machine.
Machina! He's the machine!
That's just good marketing. Exclusively movie theaters May 26th. Rated R.
I was paying for in-flight Wi-Fi for months before I finally caught it. Rocket Money uncovers hidden subscriptions and notifies you when a charge is upcoming. From there, you decide if you want that service. And if not, cancel it right from the app with one tap. Download Rocket Money, the money app that works for you.
This is our premium platinum coverage map, and this is consumer cellular's map.
I don't see the difference to you.
Well, that one's purple. Get the exact same coverage as the nation's leading carrier, starting at $20. Consumer Cellular. Going up next, Sports Center with Scott and Hill. The action from this game. Breakdown, Game 6 between the Knicks and the Heat. And 2 moments from Oilers and Golden Knights matchup in Las Vegas. Here in Los Angeles, now just under 9 minutes remaining, and the Golden State Warriors are going to need something special to try and pull this off and force a Game 7.
You got to knock down shots, but the thing is, LeBron James is controlling the tempo of dictating everything offensively. You normally talk when we're on camera.
Yeah, because I wanted to say it's a wrap, but you can't count out great three-point shooting team. But the Lakers, I think, have been so good tonight in their half-court defense.
This is the largest lead. As Curry can't hit, Rooney the rebound, gathers. Back out to Curry. Curry from the corner. That three-pointer missed it. James snatches the rebound. Here he goes. James pass Hachimura. And the Lakers pouring it on right now. A 22-point advantage. 8 assists for James. 11 straight points for the Lakers. Wiggins. Layup won't go. Rooney to tip in. Russell in the front court. DiVincenzo trying to stay with him. Russell flips it up and in. The Warriors cannot stop the Lakers. 52% from the field, 50% from blue. DiVincenzo. They're down 9 for 38 from three-point range. This Laker fan starting to celebrate. Reeves draws a foul. Everything going the Lakers' way. This is 20 years later. Rebounding the basketball. Look at the pace in which LeBron James gets downhill. Looking like number 32 once in Lakerland. Magic with the look away. Getting it done. Mama. There goes that man.
If that's Magic, then this is worthy.
Don't do that. Don't you dare do that.
Yeah, I'm just.
24-point lead. Reeves, 20 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds. Klay Thompson flips it out. DiVincenzo knocks down that three-pointer. It's still a 21-point lead. Just under 7 minutes to play. Russell calling it out. Russell again, one of the terrific additions at the trade deadline. Back here with the Lakers. Hachimura drive, shut off by Curry, leans in, lays it up and in.
We talk about it, though, seeking the matchup. That's favorable to them. They've been doing it all night long.
Curry, short. And foul. Going to go against D'Angelo Russell. 6:22 remaining. This is a Laker team, the 7 seed. They needed overtime to win their play-in game. Rudy the rebound. Back out Curry. Curry, three-pointers good. Now just 3 of 13 from downtown. Two of the great shooters in the history of the game, Klay Thompson and Steph Curry. Tonight they couldn't get anything to fall. A combined 5 for 25 from 3. Reeves inside, Hachimura foul. And it's just become easy at this end for the Lakers.
Sometimes it boils down to you are who you are. They've been a struggling team on the road all year long. But somehow, because of the dynasty and the greatness, we expected them to force a Game 7.
Hachimura adds to the total. James Magnificent Reeves, another stellar playoff performance in his first NBA playoffs. Russell and Davis with the 19 rebounds. They had some great performances from James, dominant performances from Davis, and the supporting cast critical, taking turns from game to game. Rooney up top, DiVincenzo with 3-pointer. That misses. And Davis has himself a 20-rebound night. Timeout Lakers. Time for another ovation from the Laker fans.
Mojo's the first step to motivation.
New inspiration.
So you got me everything. New floor, new paints, new patio sets, new pillows. I can keep going if you want me to. You got this, and we got you.
Wendy's Strawberry Frosty is back for the summer, so Tyler's been spending a lot of frosty time outside.
What?
Bro, you look like a strawberry.
It'll even out. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's. Now open late.
I've had good classes.
As a student of the FBI Academy, I devote myself to the pursuit of truth and knowledge.
I never had an exception board. Have you concealed anything which might influence your application?
No matter how hard we try, in the end, we always reveal ourselves. FX's Classic 09, now streaming. Only on Hulu.
These Golden State Warriors, 4 of the last 8 NBA titles, trying to make it 5 in the last 9. And despite having a tumultuous regular season thought, they can still do it. The titles with the big 3, Curry, Thompson, and Draymond Green, winning last year, maybe the most satisfying, and this year hoping for back-to-back. And despite all the problems in the regular season, the confidence was still there. Well, the Lakers taking away that confidence here in Game 6. Hachimura is fouled. Draymond Green back on the bench, back to the locker room. More free throws. Duncan Parker, Ginobili, and Magic, Michael Cooper, and Kareem, followed by the big 3. Of course, the question now, is this the beginning of the end for this Dubs dynasty? Of course, Steph Curry, many feel he's still here, and he's still at the top of his game, so don't count this team out, but there could be major changes in the offseason. Curry was magnificent during the regular season, had a 50-point game in Game 7 against Sacramento to keep their season alive. Well, the Lakers dominant here in Game 6. DiVincenzo tripped up. An inadvertent trip from Davis. Davis picking up his second foul. to Looney. Looney gets inside, lays it up and in. And a foul. Davis put his hand down. So back-to-back fouls for Davis now with 3. Let's consider Luis's offense.
Hey, Mike, when you saw Draymond Green back on the bench, we saw him earlier limping back to the Warriors locker room, being told now right calf tightness. That's what he has. His return is doubtful.
Thank you, Lisa. 9 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists. Many of the Warriors tonight just didn't have an answer to stop the Lakers. James, back to Reeves, and he travels.
And Mike, real quick, before we run out of time, it's been a special day for me and my family. I want to say congratulations to my middle son, Christian Jet Stanley, who graduated from USC earlier today. Awfully proud of his dad. Love his son.
That's why your chest has been pumped out all day long. Congratulations, Dad.
Thank you.
Whole family. Russell back in. Up top, James. Finds Reeves. Reeves a three-pointer. Reeves back to 20 with 4 minutes to go. A 23-point game for Reeves. Stolen by James. Inside, Davis, he's fouled. They can't stop cheering here at Crypto.com Arena. But let's not forget, in that play-in game against Minnesota, they were down 15 in the third quarter, playing a Timberwolves team without 2 starters, including no Rudy Gobert. They were down 10 in the fourth quarter of that play-in game, but survived, advanced, then knocked off the second seed Memphis Grizzlies, and now ready to knock off the defending champs.
Well, think about Miami in the Eastern Conference. They lose to Atlanta at home in the play-in. Then they're down to Chicago in the fourth quarter. Now they're in the Eastern Conference Finals as the Warriors take time out.
2 play-in teams are going to make the conference finals.
Nice cold Michelob Ultra, courtesy of Sorry You Are Airball last game. A refreshing Michelob Ultra, courtesy of As If You've Never Airballed. Another Michelob Ultra, courtesy of Actually I Never Ever Have. Another Ultra, courtesy of You Know You Have a Highlight Reel of Airballs. Cheers.
The WNBA is back. This season's about super team expectations.
It's a really special opportunity. Things like this don't happen often.
With an emotional homecoming. And a shiny new rookie class. The WNBA.
This is just the beginning.
We're all about Phoenix and LA. Friday, May 19th on ESPN.
Anthony Davis, questionable with the head injury, but he had 20 rebounds tonight here in Game 6. LeBron James, highest scoring game of the series, a 30-point, 9 assists, 9 rebound masterpiece. And such disappointment for the Golden State Warriors, whose season will come to an end here in Los Angeles against a very familiar foe, as both coaches empty their benches with 3:40 to play. Bulls just never got on track. As they throw that up with the shot clock winding down, Anthony Lamb back out. Moody that stack of crew.
You say never get on track, Mike, and you're right, but give credit to the defense. A lot of that responsibility is game plan discipline. The Lakers did just that, eliminated Jordan Poole from this playoff series.
Harrison misses. Well, we talked so much about James, Davis, and the supporting cast of the Lakers. How about the job that Darvin Ham has done for this team this year? His first year as a head coach, long-time assistant, a team that has the biggest spotlight. Then you have LeBron James, a franchise that has high expectations and had just a horrific start to the season, 2-10. They were in 11th in the West with 11 games to go in the regular season. He stayed upbeat throughout all the adversity, throughout all the negativity. And here they are advancing to the conference finals.
Well, I'll tell you, I think they saved their season. James was out, and they played winning basketball. And when he came back, they were in position. But when he went out in that stretch,
13 games, they were 8-5.
They could have been easily having flipped the other way. And that was impressive what they were able to accomplish without James. And you mentioned Darvin Ham. He had a very ill-fitting roster to start the year. They plowed through it. And now they're going to be in the Western Conference Finals against one of the most underappreciated, excellent teams in Denver.
Those two future Hall of Famers leading the way, but they had a lot of help in Rob Pelinka making those trades at the trading deadline, bringing in a number of new players who became starters, rotation players that were a much better fit.
And Coach talked about ill-fitted roster. Darvin Ham never made excuses. His leadership was consistent, and the leadership of his star players.
Well, they won't have a lot of time to celebrate. They'll play Denver starting on Tuesday in Denver. Teams haven't played. They were 2-2 in the regular season. The Lakers and the Lakers. They haven't played since January, and they're different teams. None of that matters. And we've seen that throughout the playoffs. Christie has a minute and a half remaining in this Golden State season. Great champions last year, overcame a lot of adversity this year. It was not an easy season. They had their share of controversy, starting with the punch of Draymond Green and Jordan Poole. They had injuries, they had inconsistency, but kept fighting back. Had that great Game 7 victory in Sacramento, but will come up short here against the Lakers and LeBron James. Troy Brown Jr. with a bucket. Not many people live in Crypto.com Arena. They want to wait for the final buzzer and celebrate together. And boy, if they turn this into a one-court advantage, as Lamb throws it up and in, they'll be 6-0 in the playoffs. And the playing game 7-0 after the regular season. Let's not forget they had big road wins. In both series, game 1, they won on the road at Memphis, won on the road at Golden State. And that completely set the tone for both series. This is one of the loudest I've heard in this building in a long time. Of course, in the 2020 championship, that was in the bubble. Fans didn't have a chance to cheer them on. They're making up for it here tonight. Steve Kerr, first time he lost in the series outside of the finals. As the Warriors will dribble it out. A dominant victory here in Game 6. The 7th seed is going to the Western Conference Finals. The Lakers' hopes of batter number 18 still alive. battles against each other. LeBron James will play in his 12th conference final, perhaps his 11th NBA final, and perhaps his 5th NBA championship. But they've got a lot of work still to come against a superb Nuggets team as they try to get back to the finals. Great respect between these two teams. Let's go to Lisa.
Thank you, Mike. LeBron, your highest scoring game of this series. Just what did you know that your team needed from you?
Not many of our team has been a closeout game, so after game 5, up in the way, I knew that I had to come in with a lot of aggression, but be very efficient and very strategic on how I play this game. So it was good times.
Anthony, 20 rebounds from you. You knew they're the defending champs. They weren't going to give it away. You guys took it. Just what were you guys doing defensively that had them so off all night?
They're trying to make it tough on them. Like I said, they're the defending champs. They're not going to go away. The ability to score the ball, shoot the ball is unreal, unmatched. One of the best shooting teams in the league. They're out of the game. So we just want to keep the pressure up, the intensity up, and be the hardest playing team for 48 minutes. Going into 101 points. Great defensively all around. And it's starting with, getting to ourselves and not just final round being the most hard-playing team, getting 50-50 balls, and that's what we got to do against this team.
Not a lot of time to celebrate. In fact, I saw you over here while other guys were celebrating. You were just thinking, Denver's next. What are you thinking about?
It's going to be a great series. You got two well-coached teams. They've been the number 1 seed in the West all year long, so we give them a lot of respect. We come in with that series with a lot of respect for Denver and what they can accomplish and what they can do against us. And if we're not locked in, they'll play to us. So I think it starts on Tuesday. Okay, so
we'll be there.
We'll take that. We'll take a couple days, but we will lock in on our assignments and we understand what they possess. I know what they possess. And we'll be ready for it on Tuesday.
Anthony, one more for you. From the 7th seed to the Western Conference Finals, just what has this team so hot right now?
Togetherness. We want to shock the world. Us starting 2-10, knowing that trade deadline, we got better, added new pieces, and the way we were playing, guys came in motivated and want to win. I call the him and Bron's answer, but now a lot of guys have been in closeout games or in this position at all in the second round on our team. So they're hungry, they want it, just like me and Bron want another one. Now it's time to go get it. Unfinished business. We got going into Denver and with a mindset of, like Bron said, it's been the number 1 seed. If we come in messing around, we'll lose by 30 every game. So we got to give them their respect, but we know what we are capable of as a team, where we want to go, and we think we got enough firepower. We just got to get it done and put it to test.
Congrats to you both. We'll see you on Tuesday.
On a remarkable turnaround. With 11 games left, they were 34-37. Now they face the Denver Nuggets in the Western Conference Finals. The 2 future Hall of Famers, huge performances in their clincher. So it's all set. Miami clinching over the Knicks, an 8 seed, another play-in team. They'll face the winner of Boston, Philadelphia. That's Game 7 on Sunday. We'll have it for you on ABC from Boston. Celtics and the Sixers. Denver's in. The Lakers in. That will start Tuesday in Colorado. Well, the Warriors' season is done. We'll see what they do in the offseason as the Lakers defeat them here in Game 6, 122-101. Special thanks to our wonderful ESPN crew led by producer Tim Corrigan and director Mike Schwab. Mark Jackson, Jeff Van Gundy, Lisa Salters, Mike Green saying thanks so much for watching here from the Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles. Sports Center is coming up next.
Mike, thank you very much. They're celebrating in Los Angeles. Crypto.com. The Lakers have dispatched the defending champions 122-101. Los Angeles headed back to the Western Conference Finals. They will take on the 1-seeded Denver Nuggets. What a road to this point in the Lakers' as Mike Breen just mentioned, as Anthony Davis just mentioned. They began the season 2-10. And at that point in time, there were folks saying,
the Lakers stink!
Well, since then, they've managed to completely flip the script. Just the second team joining the 77-78 Seattle Supersonics to make the conference finals. LeBron James, remarkable. He's never been pushed to a Game 7 when he's been in a series with a 3-1 lead. Never lost one, obviously. 18-0 in his career. As for the Warriors, the struggles on the road all year long, well documented. Despite winning 2 on the road in the first round, they can't take one in Los Angeles, snapping a record streak of 28 consecutive series with at least one road victory. And with that, we say good evening, good morning from Washington, D.C. and Sports Center. I'm Scott Van Pol. A whole lot more to come from Los Angeles. We'll hear from Steve Kerr on the end of this season and perhaps the road for this group together. Darvin Ham on the Lakers. There's Dave Vance. Coverage as well. The Miami Heat as they knock off the New York Knicks. Tim Legler standing by to break down the evening's actions and a look ahead at the next play. Lakers, Nuggets, Game 6 in Los Angeles. We mentioned the statistic about LeBron in these closeout games. You know, he knows this thing can't go back to San Francisco. They imposed their will all night long. Anthony Davis down the lane with the left hand off glass. He had 9 points and 10 boards in the first. Lakers up 8. Then it's LeBron, top of the key. LeBron James. Lakers building early 13-point lead. What a contribution from Austin Reeves from the corner. Give me all 3 of these. He had 23 in this ball game. It's a 17-point lead, but then they just mess around. The Warriors team's not going to go quietly. It's a 10-point game. And then Curry. Bucket good and a foul on LeBron. And the Warriors whittled it down to just 5 after the first dozen minutes. It's a 6-point game. Reeves working on Curry. 3 the hard way. Lakers up 9. Then it's Reeves drawing the attention of the defense. That allows LeBron a relatively clean look. He buries that. He had 15 in the first half. This was such a huge sequence. A chance for the Warriors to get within 7 or 4 maybe. No. DiVincenzo's shot is blocked by Davis. What did I say when Reeves got the ball, Steve?
Oh, man.
You could just feel it. He had his steps right. He looked at the clock, knew he had to get the shot up. He buries it. And Steve loves when people yell, let's go. Clay, by the way, finished the series 9 for his last 42. A monstrous part of why the Warriors could never get closer. 14-point game. It's James up top to Davis. Then he steals the inbounds, gets fouled. And then behind the play, Draymond, Dennis Schroeder get involved. Schroeder had an earlier tech. So there was double techs there. Schroeder's ejected. But the Lakers have a comfortable lead. With imprint on this series, Lonnie Walker, the 4th had. Came up huge for them. Game 2. And comes up big here. Lakers leading big. LeBron James. 76-0 in his playoff career when his teams have led by double digits entering the 4th quarter. He had his highest scoring game of this series when it mattered most. This guy's not going to play forever. Might seem that way. And just no drop off in the amazing skill and will. Bucket good there. And then off the miss, let's run. A little nod to Magic. Showtime. The dish to Hachimura. And the Lakers rolling, but no look. Hachimura finishes that off in style. Steph Curry, at that point, the bench is empty. They knew we're not going to get back into this one. That's it, that's all. A lot of respect both ways between these legendary competitors as the Lakers win by 21. Tim Legler is here. I use the word will. The Lakers imposed it. What else did they do in this game that was just sort of, from the beginning, a demonstration that you're not getting this game?
They were determined to play to their strengths, and I just thought they did a great job of making sure they weren't going to settle for shots that the Warriors wanted them to take. They knew they had a size advantage, strength advantage, quickness advantage, and they did that from the very beginning of the game. They just played downhill, in the paint, on the glass. The force was just too much. Golden State is a team that's struggled defensively all year.
Lakers knew that, and they were not going to let him off the hook. The most impressive thing about this guy is the way LeBron James can make sure in a game like this dictates terms on how this is going to be played. The ball is going to be in his hands. We kind of felt that's what, knowing this is their last home game in this series. He's not going to take a chance on getting back to the Bay Area. So to do that, put the ball in my hands, I'm going to dictate the pace of this game and possession by possession how we are going to attack it. It was just an incredible performance by LeBron and just overwhelming to the Lakers. Golden State had no answer to guard them.
A 10-14 night, and it felt like there was such a patience, and then choosing when to attack, and as you said, when they get downhill. This Warriors team is just, I mean, they're flawed in respects in terms of being a road team, and just their ability to guard this Lakers team as constructed. They really didn't have answers.
No, this is one of the smallest teams Steve Kerr has had. They don't have a lot of depth. They don't have a lot of big bodies that go through off the bench. There's some guys that maybe you thought were going to develop for them this year to give them some of that, and just didn't pan out that way. So they're very thin, small, and at times tonight, honestly, defensively look feeble. But here's the biggest key for me. At the start of the game, these are just wide open looks that give you a chance to set the tone, at least early, to let the Lakers feel you a little bit and maybe shift some pressure onto them in the second half if it's a tight game, knowing they're at home. But they just couldn't make anything at the beginning of this game, and the Lakers took advantage of it by building a nice lead. And when the Warriors have to play from behind, you've got to start taking some risks defensively, and then it's even more difficult to guard the Lakers. But look at these shots. I mean, Klay Thompson,
he's going to get another one here.
He's going to have a nightmare here going into the offseason, just knowing how he finished this series, and particularly tonight, just couldn't get it going. Steph early. I mean, overall, Steph did some things in this game, but that was the window in which they had to make those shots to make sure that the Lakers going into halftime don't have a double-digit lead. Maybe it's a tie game. The pressure of the home team in a closeout game is significant if you can be within striking distance. All those missed shots prevented that from happening.
That sequence at the end of the first half where Klay got a clean look, missed it. DiVincenzo gets a putback. Davis, who's as great a defender as the league, got challenges, basically blocks. And then Reeves hits a three. So instead of 7, we're 5, we're 4, it's 10. And then the second half is just, it's the will and the weight of the Lakers that the Warriors just couldn't hold off. If I rewind the tape to early in the year, you and me sitting here at Lakers, right? They were lousy, man. They couldn't shoot the ball. Right. And we've been doing this for a long time, and whether it's LeBron in Cleveland the first time, or Miami, or the second time, or in LA, we have to always remind ourselves never to allow who they are in November or January or even March to let us impact the way we look at who they can be now. There's never been a better demonstration of that. His ability to change it, and give the Lakers brass credit. They got crushed for the roster that was assembled, but they changed on the fly. But the malleability of this group to become this is something I never thought I'd see.
And overall, in the NBA, what you just said has never been more true. The relevance of the regular season, and particularly the first 4 months, because these teams reinvent themselves at the trading deadline, which the Lakers did. Guys miss a lot of games, whether it's load management or they're taking a while to come back from injuries. And so you don't really have a good feel who these teams are. Just get it together at the right time and make the right moves to help your team, and they did both of those things.
But just to follow, you can any team can make moves at the trade deadline. But having LeBron James at the center, as the brain of the outfit, giving everybody their marching orders to follow me, all right? I've done it. I've been through all this. That, to me, is the